For May's athletic flow workout, we've got the kick-ups on the box. So using the kick-up, the split kick to really generate some power, and you kick up to get more explosiveness. And then it just challenges you by having the box higher than you would to have your hands on the ground. So kicking up, driving up, making sure you do it on both sides. Obviously, yeah, you can use a chair or whatever, but you're just trying to make it a bit more challenging than having your feet on the ground. Then we've got the macaco. So the macaco, you really want to work on that base with your back arch to get it going. So working on the gymnastic strength for the arch will really make a big difference, doing the hang arch, back arch and the standing arch. But here you're just working on getting that hand around and driving the hips up. If you can get right over, that's great. If you can't, you just work the range that feels good. And you just want to have that hand there, and this hand's going straight over, the hips are going straight over, and driving back. From there you can go into the walkover from that. You really want to feel that to clean it up. You may not be able to get up, but you just lift one leg and then pushing over if you can. So you're here, this hand's turned out, and I'm going to kick over with this leg. So come up, come into that position, and then from there this leg is kicking over. So you see that I cheated a bit, I dip the shoulders, makes it much easier. And you're trying to make sure that both sides look equal. So you're here, drive up, come over, and then this time we're going to kick with this leg. So I might just do a kick, work on that, and then from there, a little bit harder on that side. So you want to work on that. That is harder than the actual macaco, flexibility-wise. But if you can get that down, then it's going to clean up the more of the dynamic version. So if you're doing that, it's a bit easier because you've got a bit more momentum. So from here, and so you really want to drive those hips over and really get that nice mobility in it. And try and minimize how much the hips go to the side as you improve it. It takes a lot of mobility through the hip and the shoulder. You don't want to overuse the lower back, but all that mobility work on all the other workouts will come up and help with that, and that body awareness as well. The third movement we've got is the tuck jump. So you might want to do it onto a box. If you are doing it up onto a higher box, you're just looking for that light landing. And really making sure when you land here, so if you tuck, you're not just hitting it, you're absorbing like that. If you're doing a standing one, you're trying to get up into the tuck and then open. So here, and then stretch out for the landing. So it's lighter rather than landing like that, it's going to be much heavier. So you're really trying to get some length, get a good tuck, and then open. So you've got 30 seconds on each, and then that 30-second rest. They're all pretty complex, so you don't need to do a lot of reps, and even if you're only taking up 10 of that 30 seconds to do each. So you might just do one macaco effort each side, 1 or 2 kick-ups each side on the first one, 3 tuck jumps, because otherwise you're going to lose that quality of the technique and the skill development because you get a bit too fatigued because of the trying to do higher reps. But yeah, you want to try and really focus on each individual rep, especially in this workout, because they're not simple movements. But 4 rounds of that's pretty tough, so make sure the first 2 rounds really warm up with some easier versions, and then challenge yourself a little bit.